Hey, welcome to the Steve Davis Show. Special guest today is Zach Settembre.
Settembre, yeah.
September, New Mexico Highlands, new head basketball coach. And hey, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thrilled to be here, Steve. Excited.
Well, I tell you, a lot of things happen real quick, and you happen quick. So, tell me how you got to sit right here. Give me a Reader's Digest.
Really excited. One, Highlands is a place where I felt like had so much untapped potential. There's been success that's been at that place in the past, and we've got a really good thing going in Vegas. It's a place where everyone's got tremendous energy. You meet the president, Dr. Neil Wolf. You meet the people in the athletic administration. You meet professors on campus. Everyone's got tremendous excitement, tremendous zeal for Highlands, for the Cowboys. So was at Tarleton State last year, was at New Mexico State the year prior, had a really good relationship with Paul Grindstaff, who's the head of the foundation at Highlands. When the opportunity came up, we obviously had a pre-existing relationship and the opportunity to lead again. I had a chance to be a head coach in junior college in the past. We had great success at Tallahassee Community College, and very, very proud of that. But the opportunity to lead again at the four-year level at a place where I feel like we can do some really special things really quickly, right, based on the transfer portal, I thought it was a no-brainer.
Well, something that you're going to learn is the passion of basketball in the state of New Mexico. You got a little bit of that at Las Cruces and New Mexico State, but I tell you, there's not any better basketball fans than any other state in the country.
No question. I'm from Kentucky, so I would say Kentucky, Indiana, Kansas, North Carolina, New Mexico. Those five states, we love basketball here. New Mexicans love basketball, and for the right situation, if we can get the right players, which we're going to, and we already have in many cases, we're going to be an exciting team to watch. We're going to play fast. We'll be up and down. We're going to try to put as much pressure on the other team and pressure on the rim as we can. But this is a place where, because of the strength of the RMAC, the success of the brand, we've got really good coaches in our league. We've had guys that have played at the very highest level. A guy playing for the Boston Celtics right now is a former RMAC guy. So there's so many things that made this job so attractive, and for me, there's just no reason we can't win at the very highest level.
You talk about the RMAC, and I speak. I played for the University of Mexico, and I've been around Highlands now for probably almost 15 years. You have to see the talent level when you go watch them play. I mean, everybody goes, well, Highlands, it's a tough league, and it's well respected across the country.
No question. No, the RMAC is a league in which we've got to have older, experienced guys. We're going to mesh them with some younger guys. We've got 5 New Mexico guys coming back from last year's roster who we're really excited about, and then we just got a recent commitment from a kid that is a local Albuquerque guy who's going to do great for us, long, athletic, and really shoot the ball. So there's no excuse, no reason we can't be really, really good. I think the one thing about Highlands, if we can just get everybody really excited again, right? Like Las Vegas is a place that loves basketball. They supported a state champion, Robertson High School. West Las Vegas has had good teams. So as we know, it's a great basketball area. As you alluded to before, when I was an assistant at New Mexico State, we came to the pit 2 years ago. I think there were 15,435 screaming Lobo fans that were really fired up, and that place was on fire that night. It didn't go great for us, but really that was my first introduction to how much these fans care about the rivalry, how great the state of New Mexico is as far as its passion for basketball, and I'm thrilled to be back.
How did you like walking down the tunnel? What was that experience? People, when I played there, I still, the crowd,
it's unique.
You get goosebumps,
No question,
and get fired up. But how was that experience for you?
It was awesome. So one of the coolest moments of my coaching life is walking. You're all the way down the ramp, right? But you walk out of the tunnel, and everyone is booing so loudly. I'm telling you, I've never been booed louder than that night. But it was such a cool feeling because it was electric. I mean, I think we lost 106-62, and it felt like it was more. But it was one of these deals where you had such an appreciation for the passion that was in the building. And it's a great rivalry. It's really cool to be a part of. But the state of New Mexico, there's been great teams. There's been so many good coaches that have come through here. And as a state, as far as the players that are here in New Mexico, probably a little bit underrated. The state probably doesn't get recruited quite like it should, which we love. We want to keep everybody home in Vegas and have all the best New Mexico guys at Highlands.
Well, I'll go the other way with it. Sometimes they're over-recruited, okay, because they're so few,
sure,
okay, and then so everybody's recruiting them on a higher level. Maybe the expectations put on them is very high.
Yeah, I think the thing for us, we just want to have a brand that everyone is really proud of. When we walk into every gym, we're going to be really proud to wear the purple and white of New Mexico Highlands. Highlands is a place where, again, if we just get the right players, the energy is there, the excitement is there. We got a great facility. The John A. Wilson complex is really, really sharp. It looks good. We got a purple floor.
Just brand new,
and it looks creative, right?
And they're redoing it. I guess the lines were a little bit crooked. Is that
hey,
correct?
we want them to redo it every year. We're redoing a lot of things this summer, but excited. Really excited about what we can build. Mostly, again, because there's such a good opportunity in the RMAC. It's been 6 years since Highlands won a conference tournament game. We're going to change that very quickly this year, but mostly because of the people. When we bring recruits to campus, they get an instant excitement and an instant feeling of, man, this place can really, really be special. Again, just because of the people. The people are what makes any place. Vegas is great, but the people of Highlands and the people of Las Vegas, New Mexico, certainly they're thirsty for a winner, and we're going to do everything we can to give them one.
Well, something that's really you're going to find out is the alumni basis, and especially in the metro area,
Sure.
where Highlands is huge, and that's one of the things I found out with running your games live on Comcast is the people are vested in watching Highlands play.
Sure. Well, that's the thing. If you're a Highlands grad, or even if you're just a fan, come to Wilson, come to practice. We want as many people to feel ownership and be excited about our program as we can. So if you're someone that isn't quite a season ticket holder at the Pit, but you want to really be a part of big-time basketball, we'd love to have all the support we can get. We'll treat everyone like their royalty. I can't say it enough. The excitement around this program, recruiting, we've got such positive momentum in recruiting. We've signed a couple double-digit scores in Division I that are coming in hungry and edgy and ready to really represent Highlands and do great in the RMAC. But again, we want all the support we can get. We want the community of Albuquerque and Santa Fe to support our program. So we're going to be out going door to door if we have to. But we want to pack the Wilson complex, and I know we can, because New Mexicans will support a winner, and that's what we're going to give them.
I tell you what, Evergard, we're going to go for a little break. Evergard Roofing and Solar top 10 plays of the week. Come back, talk more about New Mexico Highlands basketball.
Up to 18 miles per hour from the southwest. Punt shown by V-Hill. It's going to get to first, and he won't tag him, so that advances the runner.
2-2 count. There's the pitch. That one's going to go into right field. Catch is not made. It gets through. Tinker had to hold up, but he takes off. Vados over to second. Tinker on the high horse. Vados with the triple, RBI triple.
Smashed out to left field. That one's hitting the signboard. It's just a little bit short, but Aaliyah Alvarado gets the scoring going here for the Rio Rancho Rams as they take a lead 1-0 on an Aaliyah Alvarado pulled shot.
Not a big lead at the second base, and he deals. There's a line drive, base hit into left field. Matheson is getting waved home. Here comes the third of the plate, cut off and thrown, and he is out.
To it, and Marcos Martinez does not catch up to it. Still coming in to score. This is going to be a play at the plate. Running into the ball on his way in is Damon McCree. And now the play at the plate. Did he get him? No! All the runners come around.
That one is through, and the game is tied at 5. Santa Maria. It's kicked and left by Sundstrom. That'll allow the winning run into third base.
Showers bringing in Flowers. Oh, Angel smokes that one to left field, and Anthony Del Angel knew it from the second he struck it. Anthony Del Angel puts another one on the board for the Storm. Cleveland playing good in the rain. As the thundercloud rolls, Anthony Del Angel rolls back to home.
Escobedo hits one to right field. Short blue. And what a catch by Gabe Matamoros again, showing off that glove. Delivers. Rigo. Ground ball down the left field line. It stays fair. One run will come in. Here comes another. Driego with a 2 RBI single, and Farmington jumps 11-7 in the top of the 11th.
Brito skies one to center. Going back. Still going. And gone! Brito walks him off with his second home run of the day. 2-run bomb in the 8th. And the Cougars' season's alive and well as they take down the first place Rams.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
Welcome back, Steve Davis Show. We got Zach Settembre.
Very good.
Better. I'm coachable, Coach. Man, I'm coachable.
You and me both.
I want to keep coming back. So
I like it.
But I know. To me personally, I'm from New Mexico. Played at Clovis, played at UNM, and something big for me is New Mexico kids. Okay, and you have 5 New Mexico kids go talk to me about what you said to them because it was a shock to them that Mike
Sure.
left and you come walking in and they had plans of next year and what was your speech to them?
Sure. Well, first we told them we have great respect for the previous staff and the job that they did. For us, it was just going to be about coming in and implementing our culture, our style. Every coach has his own culture that he wants to implement. And we're going to be a team that plays extremely fast. We're going to have guys that are going to be in the best shape of their life. And it really wasn't a sell to them so much as, hey, this is who we're going to be. This is what we're going to become.
You want to be part of it.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. Like if we can get guys to be as excited about Highlands as our coaching staff is, we'll be great. And these guys love Highlands. I mean, we're talking about guys that Jaquan Hill is on the wall over at Volcano. In the Aux Gym with a really nice painting.
Gatorade Player of the Year.
Gatorade Player of the Year, right?
State champ. What started the magical 4 years in a row.
Exactly.
So.
Nate Hasbury played at Cleveland, been fantastic for us at Highlands, and TJ Sanchez, Isaiah Maldonado, Caleb Parham, all guys that I feel like have a chance to be really special for us if they'll just come in and work. And our message to them, just like it is to everyone else, we have not had to make any promises in recruiting. The only promise we've made is there's going to be an opportunity. And I think there'll be no political things with us in recruiting, or we have not, again, had to, we have to play this guy because he comes from this program. No, we're going to play the best players. And we've got some really good players from the state of New Mexico coming back that I'm extremely excited about. And then we've got really positive momentum in recruiting nationwide. We'll have a couple international guys. We signed a guy from Estonia recently. We'll have a Canadian. We may have a guy from West Africa.
And I'm going to have to pronounce that game. I mean, you're making it really difficult.
Hey, that's all right. No, it'll be good. It'll be good. Yo-Yo is, that's his nickname.
Right.
Yeah, you can handle that.
Well, I tell you, you got me. I'm excited for you. I mean, I first met you at the Stone Face the other night, and had a great talk. And,
yeah.
And then, our Yankees just not living up to their.
We can't finish a game.
We can't finish a game, man. I was telling my people that I'm like, it's hard to watch because you don't want to watch the last 2 innings of the game because they can't score and they give up runs.
Yeah, our bullpen's been rough, no question. We got to get the air bending change up from Devin Williams somehow bending. It's been pretty straight. It's been being hit over the fence, but no, we're.
It was funny because you had some other engagements and you're like first time you're meeting and I'm saying just take your time.
Yeah.
I'm all good.
Yeah.
And you walk in and first thing you know you had a Yankee game right up there and it was just seemed like
my dad's my best friend in the world. He introduced me to sports. He's a diehard Yankee fan and a diehard New York Knicks fan. So we're really excited about the Knicks winning in Boston last night. So hey, we've won one. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure the Knicks were going to win one. Now, we've got one on the road. If we can win 3 at Madison Square Garden, we'll be winning in 6 games and going to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in a really long time. But no, excited. I'm a big New York sports fan, but love sports in general. And again, that's what we try to find in recruiting, right, Steve? Like we got to get guys that love basketball, that watch basketball. I love when I talk to a guy. I call him. It's late at night. He's like, "Yeah, coach, either I just got out of the gym or I'm watching the game." And I don't really love when guys are playing video games or they're watching Netflix with whoever. Like we want them to be basketball guys and sports guys, but not that there's not time for respite and things like that. We want guys to have fun, but the guys that love basketball will do the best for us. I do great with guys that love it. We want to have guys that ultimately see themselves having a career in basketball whenever their time at Highlands with us is finished.
Curiosity, because Mike leaving quickly. Okay. All of a sudden, what happened? I mean, have you ever been to New Mexico Highlands? I mean, have you been there? You even seen it, or just kind of fill me in and fill everybody in? Okay, because it was like Mike's gone and then you're there.
Yeah, I think one thing about athletics programs at the highest level, at the four-year level, people make decisions quickly. They try to identify candidates when they feel like a change is going to be made. Dr. Neil Wolf, Paul Grindstaff, the athletic administration, they reached out quickly. I was able to get up to Vegas and see the place and get to know some of the people in town. I had never been to Highlands, had never been to Vegas before, but realized, again, very early, there's tremendous passion for athletics. They want to support a winner.
Did you drive in or did you fly into Albuquerque and
I actually drove up from Stephenville.
So
really, not maybe 8-hour drive or so, not too bad. That's nothing compared to what we're going to do in recruiting, what we've already done in recruiting to try to go out and find guys. So I came up from Stephenville, stayed for a weekend, got a chance to go to the baseball game, got to meet the rest of the coaches. Really a cool experience, a unique experience, just because again it's nice to work around other people that are fired up about Highlands.
All right, we're going to take a break and we'll come back and talk more about New Mexico Highlands basketball.
You followed him from the first day he signed with the team. You remember the day he poured in 63 points? The night he played a sold-out concert to 30,000 people. The day he gave his infamous speech. That's why you believe in heroes. That's why you remember and collect their memorabilia. All in autographs, where you can meet some of the greats, collect some of the greats, and share your own legacy. Visit All In Autographs, where you can celebrate the great and have your own piece of history.
I'm David C. Chavez, personal injury attorney. Our law firm was founded by my father, Thibaut J. Chavez, with one goal: to get New Mexicans the help they need. That's why we built a different kind of law firm. We focus on family values, dedicated service, and we make a real contribution by giving back to our communities. We can't change what happened to you or your loved ones, but we can help you get back on the road to recovery. We're by your side, and we're still as local as red and green.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
Hey, welcome back, Steve Davis Show. We got Zach Settembre. Closer.
Boom.
Closer. You know, I mean, it's everything goes quick, just like the show goes quick, man. Right. I mean, you just stepped in a couple of deals, now you're at full speed. Talk about your recruiting progress and talk about what you're trying to get before the season starts.
Yeah, really exciting. So we're going to, like we said, we're going to play fast. We're going to have some dynamic playmaking guards. We signed a guard, Jaquez Thornton, from Atlanta, Georgia. Played at Hutchinson Community College, averaged over 16 points a game. He's coming off an ACL, but really excited about him. Alex Anderson, Marcus Watson, we're really excited about those guys. Alex has been at a couple different Division I schools, averaged 11 points a game a couple years ago at the University of Incarnate Word. Marcus Watson's a guy that started his career at Oklahoma State, and then just recently averaged 14 a game at North Carolina A&T in the Colonial Athletic Association. So we've got a couple other guys. Johannes Kirsapu from Estonia, averaged 7 at Central Arkansas, is coming from Division II. But you know, we can't talk about everybody because not everybody's signed yet, and I'd like to talk about everybody else. But really excited about the things we're building, and for the most part, you know, our level of passion, our level of intensity, all the guys that we've recruited, they're bringing that. It's not going to be something we have to fight them on or foster once they get here. You know, we'll have a culture that we will cultivate, which will be about hard work. We're trying to find hunters, guys that know how to hunt, guys that are aggressive and demand the very best of themselves. But so far, I feel like we've recruited extremely high character guys that there's not a whole lot of risk. You know, we're not taking a whole lot of risk. We're betting on sure things. We're not just throwing darts at a board. So really confident so far with the guys we signed, but we still got a lot of work to do. We got guys that we need some size. We need a little bit more shooting. We did sign a shooter out of junior college recently that started his career in Division I, so really excited about him. But I feel like we've got tremendous momentum and excited to see how we can finish up.
Well, have you had a chance to do any scheduling or what, looked into that, or is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, scheduling. So we've been fortunate to put it together really, really quickly. So we're playing in a 3-game event at Montana State Billings to start the season. It's an exempt event, so it'll give us a chance to play 31 regular season games instead of the 28 that's mandated.
Plus, you get to know your whole.
No doubt, we get a week head start.
You grow up real quick.
Huge for us. So we get a week head start, which is awesome. Excited about that, and then hopefully we'll have some Division I exhibition games to play. But every single game we play will be against a Division II team. So we're not going to play any NAIAs. We're trying to get an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament. So we've scheduled with the purpose of having a chance to get an at-large bid, even if we don't win the RMAC tournament at the end of the year. We've got a home-and-home with a Lone Star school, which will be really challenging for us. And then obviously we've got the Lone Star RMAC Challenge in the first weekend of the season against Eastern and Western New Mexico. So got a lot of work cut out for us, but really excited about the difficult but exciting schedule we've put together.
That Eastern and is it Eastern and Western? Mm-hmm. Where's that going to be at this year?
It'll be at Eastern New Mexico this year. So we'll start our season after our first 3 games in Montana. That'll be at Eastern New Mexico. So we'll play Western New Mexico on Friday, November the 14th in Portales. And then the following day we'll play Eastern New Mexico at 7 p.m. Against the home team. So work cut out for us.
Well, I tell you what, that's fun. Truthfully, that's fun. Really, it's really, really fun to go to. I've gone the last 2 or 3 years. I think 3 years ago it was at Highlands.
Sure.
And then it was next year it was at Eastern, and then last year it was at Fort Lewis. And I tell you what, that's a fun tournament.
It'll be great, you know, just because again we get a chance to measure ourselves against the Lone Star Conference right away. Those are the teams that we're competing against to get at-large bids in the NCAA tournament. There'll be 8 teams selected between the RMAC and the Lone Star to the NCAA tournament. The RMAC only got 2 bids last year, and the Lone Star got 6. That's something we want to change. I've talked to some of the RMAC coaches already about playing a tougher schedule. That's why we're not playing any NAI or non-Division II schools, because we want to make sure that our RPI, when it comes to the end of the year, we're going to be in a position to get an at-large bid based on the body of work that we've put together, not just in the RMAC and conference play, but having really have challenged ourselves in the non-conference.
Well, I tell you, your conference is tough enough.
Yeah, no doubt.
No
doubt. And people may be like, Zach, what are you doing? Why are we playing all these?
No, I'm asking that
games?
question too. I mean, just saying that's a tough. Because one, because of the travel. I mean,
Sure.
people don't realize the travel, but they have changed it up, and it makes a big difference now. Is because the games now are, if I'm correct, still Thursday and Saturday.
Correct.
It's a big difference of being able to play, then drive, and then prepare for.
No question. Huge.
That was the same schedule I played in college. It was Thursday and Saturday, and played for a guy named Norm Ellenberger, and his philosophy was to go win that first game. Again, put all your energy on that, and then if you can go 50-50 on the road, man, you've had a great weekend.
You're right. No question. I'm stupid enough to think we're going to try to win every single one of them. But again, unapologetic.
Well, you should be. That's what your job is.
No doubt. No doubt. But I think just with the guys we've recruited, we'll have a chance to be in every single game. It's not going to be. We're not going to walk into any game going, man, I'm just not sure we have a big enough boat, right? We're going to have the players. We've got the resources. Our administration's been great as far as allocating some things to us. So we're excited. We're excited to get our guys here in the summer. Obviously, we can't work with them directly in the summer, but we know that they'll have a chance to work out, be together, play some 5-on-5 on their own, be in the weight room. So we're excited to get everybody on campus in late June and see what we can get done.
Is there something in the future? I know this year's been just like a whirlwind for you, and you're just coming in and getting organized, getting your assistants in, and getting recruits in, and just actually learning the state of New Mexico and,
Sure.
and traveling a lot. But are you going to do any, like summer events in the future, maybe basketball camps, or are you going to try to do that, or is that something?
No, great question. So we're going to have elite camp for high school guys of all ages. So really, basically 8th grade on up in July once our guys get on campus. So that date will be released here in the next week or so.
Are you going? You're already ahead of me now.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. So we're excited. So we'll have guys not just from New Mexico, but from Texas and Colorado and California and Arizona. I've talked to a lot of AAU coaches who are going to bring some guys. So we'll have a great elite camp. We'll put that on during a dead period weekend, so it's not as crazy during AAU season. But for the most part, I don't feel like there's a whole lot at Highlands that we can't do. We just have to make sure we have a plan. The vision is here. Our mission as a program is going to be to graduate these guys and make sure they're prepared academically. And then when they leave Highlands, obviously, to go out into the world and be great business owners or great employees, great husbands, great fathers. The ultimate mission for us is to make sure our guys, when they leave us, they're going to be really well equipped to have success. So feel great about what we've done in recruiting. Our schedule is going to be really tough but exciting. And certainly, the character of guys that we're recruiting, I feel extremely strongly about as far as how good of a person each individual guy we're recruiting is. So a lot of work to be done.
Well, one thing great about Highlands is if you're a basketball player, that's the mission, because there's not a lot of other things.
No question.
I mean, if you're really thinking that you're going to have a play on a next level and play, or go overseas and play, and you have a gym and it's open. I know it's open 24 hours. I mean, you just go get that, go in there and get in there and work on your game. And
no question.
Now you're going to have, I haven't met your assistants, but with the excitement I'm hearing from you, they're going to be very on hands with all the players.
No question. No, these guys are Terrence Durham and Noah Breitenstein, 2 guys that work extremely hard, and they got a great attitude towards individual player development. They'll take good care of them. So excited.
I'll tell you what, time has come to the end, but hey, thanks for coming on, and
thanks for
good
having
luck
me,
to you.
Steve. All right, go Cowboys.